It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Karl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munzee, we want to Munzee, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munzee, we've got to Munzee. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munzee is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munzee, we want to Munzee, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munzee, we got to Munzee. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Good evening, everybody. I decided that we're going to go ahead and do a scanning as Munzee. Carl's been kind of, I want to put the word beg in there to do a show. To be honest, Cup of Z is awesome. It is the website kind of app thing that people do to keep up with what's going on. There's so much that happens with this game. And so he's been wanting to show off what he knows. So that's why we're here tonight. We're going to be going through that. So I'm going to bring him on and we're going to get the show started. I might go through some of the comments. I'll try to kind of go through them pretty quickly because we do have a show after this. Grant Draws is tonight. So if anybody has Grant's link, can you guys drop it in the chat? I would appreciate it. There's Karl.
Hello.
So, hello. How are you this evening?
Pretty good. And yourself?
Hanging in there. Do you want to do your wife's job real quick?
Please like and subscribe.
And share.
And share. And share.
Yeah. She does my job and you do her job. No, I'm teasing.
Okay.
So we probably won't get through all the comments tonight. I'm going to just kind of go through who's here. We have Dan and Foxy. And hey, look, there's Carl's here. And Donna is here. Hello, Donna. And there's Foxy. She got overheated today, so she's not feeling too great. Get some rest. Hydrate, young lady.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get the Viv look. So, and there is Trey. Hello, Trey. And did I say hi to Donna? I said hi to Donna. I don't know. Everything starts mushing together. So she's been hydrating. Good. Yes, it is in that season that we need to hydrate. Hydrate. Thesis is with us, and he is chanting Munzee show. And Houston Dave is with us. Hello, Houston Dave. And by the way, I did do a little mini squeal. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, is that David? Oh, that's kind of the little mini squeal that came out. It was kind of funny. So let's see here. Dan's doing some redecorating. And Trey said redheads get harder by everything. It's the curse of their beauty. Yes. I live with one. I've been with one for 20 years. Yes. And Houston Dave is saying the thunderstorms are rain today, but did a little Munzee capping. So did I after my doctor's appointment. I got 2 greenies. And they made level 2. Congratulations. And I did get one of those cards. Thank you. And there's Donna doing it. And I'm going down to Houston for some fun because I want to go swimming in a pool. Pisces. I know. We're that close. Our crew,
Yeah. Those crates.
Trey's hanging over and kick. Hi, Trey. And see, there is the link for Grant Draws.
Mm-hmm.
Joe is joining us. Hello, Mr. Bachman. And if Foxy drinks anymore, she'll be swimming.
Don't.
There you go. You gotta remember your Powerade. Yes. So I would hope that we are all the cool kids Munzee. So do you mind if I do a little bit of background music tonight?
We might not need it.
Okay. Well, we'll skip it then for tonight. If I was, it would be Dan Hollifield's music I'd be playing.
Mhm.
So we are going to go ahead and bring up Cup of Z.
Cup of
So
Z.
Cup of Z. So go ahead and explain to everybody what Cup of Z is and
Sure. If you play Munzee, you probably have seen links to it. They used to do statistics on the Munzee website. And there was this 14, 15-year-old named Sam who was creating this other app called Cup of Z. And as he was going along with it, it got better than the actual stats that were on the Munzee page. So when he graduated from high school, he was hired by the company to become part of Munzee itself. Because his stats are just great. His coding is excellent. The guy is really on the stuff, and he is a real player too. So I mean, it really matters to him. So that got him going, and he's done a great job. Now to get to this, if you're on your computer, it's web.cuppazee, CUPPAZEE.com. So that's.
do you want to drop that in the chat or the private chat?
Oh, sure.
And that way I can share it across all the over all of our broadcasting places. We're broadcasting to 6 channels tonight.
Sure,
so.
there you go. And now there is an app that goes on your phone too, and it's pretty robust also. It's got a lot of the same things, but I don't have a lot of time when I'm out actually Munzeeing, unless I'm at an event and I'm kind of resting, to actually go look at the Cup of Z app, unless I'm checking one particular thing, and that's what it's good for. When you get home, though, this is what you'll want to open up and look at and see, because this is what gives you your information. Now, for most people, what it'll look like when you first open it up, this will be your page, basically, okay? And this is all about you and what you've done, okay? So I can look and see that I've got 5,411 points today. 4,000 of those were captures. 10 points were from passive captures. So that could be like Munzees that don't count for points. So universals, socials, things like that I might have shared an event or I might get elsewhere. And I'm going to show you what elsewhere is in a little bit. Deploys that I've done and all the cap-ons, I've got 1,240 points on what people have capped that I've deployed. And Dawn, you know what I say. You need to cap and deploy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's important. Some days I have made more on cap-on points than I made in capture points, because I will have put them out someplace where there's a big event and I'll have like 30 or 40 people jump on one Munzee. And it really is kind of nice to see that. And then if you have, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Look at this, Houston Dave. Over 10K points today.
Nice.
Okay.
You didn't say I was done yet, Dave. But yeah, so far. So yeah. And then, if you get rewards for something, they'll show up here. But if you want more information, just keep scrolling down and it tells you, I captured the Cozy Skyland that Headstack put out, and that was at 6 p.m. So it tells you exactly when you did these and how many points you got for each one. And I could scroll down. I'm not going to, but I could scroll down through the whole day if I needed to. These that are red are the ones that people have captured. So those are cap-ons. See, the color scheme, green for captures and reddish orange for cap-ons. So that color scheme sticks with as you go down. So you can see, okay, that's a reward. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, And if you just wanted to see, okay, I just want to see what cap-ons I got today, you can click on that at the top and it'll just show you cap-ons. And it'll show you icons across the top here for which ones they were. So I can say airport. Oh, okay. 2 different people capped an airport Munzee that I put out. Now I happen to know that's Joe and Trey because that's the only airport Munzee I've put out so far. So yeah, you can actually get very detailed in this and spend hours. Not saying I do, but it could happen. And you could spend hours in here looking at all your stuff and saying, "Ooh, I need to do more of that. I need to do more of this." This part next to the cap-ons is referrals. I didn't get any referral points today. But if I did refer somebody or that person got another 100 Munzees, I would have seen points here. Okay? But I didn't get any today. So it's so sad. Now, the other place I was at was the home page. And that is where I see my clan. Okay? This is how I spy on Trey and Dawn all the time. Okay?
That's how you see so much of what we're doing.
Yeah, I can see that, if I click on that little icon there, I can see that Dawn has got 2 premium Skyland captures today. So she can't do any more on her Skyland. She did get an Aquarobics Mermaid for 200 points. Way to go. And even if she got greenies, I can see she got two greenies today. So she's getting closer to that crate goal all the time. And then, I can go over here and look at Trey's. But where's our 4th member of our clan? She's not in there. I'm going to show you how to add a friend and have them show up on this list. And you can make a bunch of them, but you can't see them all because they scroll off the side. So what you have to do is you go down here at the very bottom and click on, like I'm going to click on Trey's icon, and that pulls Trey over. Okay.
So how did you get him at the bottom again?
They just show up at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But I'm going to show you how to add somebody in there because right now most people are just going to see themselves again.
Yep, that's all I see on mine. I brought it up too. I have to be honest. I'm following along on my cup of Z as well.
Well, see, I'll have a couple you won't have. See, because I have a Squeals over here because I added you as a friend, so I could bring up just your stuff, and I can see exactly where you were every moment of the day.
You know what? I just
noticed
what my help me out here. My Z-Ops is today. I can definitely get my Z-Ops today.
Okay, good. Good. I don't think that shows for me. No, it doesn't show me your Z-Ops.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the only thing it doesn't show. And it doesn't show me your crates. How you're doing on a crate. I can't look at that, which is too bad. If I go back, okay, and it looks here and it says, okay, there's crates, okay? And what it's going to tell me is I don't have clearance. I'm not logged in as that user.
Okay.
So it won't let me know. And then I have Trey here. Clan bookmarks are handy. That's the next thing. Wait a minute. Did it show? It was showing some crates there. Were those trace crates? Hang on. No, they weren't. Okay. Clan bookmarks are where you can add, like ours is called the green room over here on the left. And then I added another clan to this. And this is Kiwis Unlimited with our friend Headstack, who is listed here as number 2 on that one. And I can see where she is. Because sometimes, like, I know they go for level 6 and it's hard to get to level 6. We will never get there. Thank you. No.
Good for them that they can get there. Congratulations to those that can.
Good for them. They had to get 300 points of interest or places this month.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. See, so I saw she was lacking in some of those, and I told her, well, I know a place where you can find about 8 of them half an hour from you if you want to drive up here. Just saying. Yeah, their total points for their clan would be 4,500,000 for level 6. Yeah, we're not doing that. We are what I say, lazy level 1. Under green room it says lazy level 1. They say to level 6 always. Well, bless their hearts. Good for them. If you need to see clan requirements, it'll give you that whole list, which it shows underneath the other page anyway. Explore over here gives you bouncers. Whoa. Sorry, everyone with epilepsy there. This is showing me my town and all the bouncers that are up right now. So, what's going on up here? Okay, there's some interesting stuff happening in Meyer. If we look more towards our house, there is a snake, a rainbow serpent on something down by the school. Donna, we may have to go down there after the show. So, this also tells you tourism Munzees, which I don't have any in Illinois. I don't know that we do. No, I don't. I'm going to scroll out here. Sorry, everybody. Until I see a tourist Munzee. Oh, okay. There's one in Ohio. Way over there to the right.
Oh, dear. Should we go get that one?
I don't.
It wouldn't be too far past the weather balloon, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would be. Okay, I just want to go down here just real quick. Florida have any? I think they do. I think I've got some. It's not showing them. Okay, no problem. Anyway, okay. I'm sorry. Those are the golden tickets. See, every time you open something, it says, "Do you want to see this? Do you want to see that?" I want to see how many Garfield Munzees there are. Oh, look, they're all near Munzee, Indiana. And those are where all the Garfields hang out. So there's different ones you can go look at. Certain states have their own. There's Florida. Okay, I got to go back to Florida. So if you visit Florida, there's a bunch of historical marks you can get for points and bragging rights. And Illinois, you get squat. Oh, Minnesota has some. Do you get interested in those?
There's quite a few folks up in Minnesota.
Look there. Yeah, you could have some fun, Dawn.
I'm going to be up there here in a couple of weeks.
Which area? In
South
near
of Minneapolis there.
Okay.
So if you go scroll down just a little bit, let's see here. Where are you at? I will be. Oh, you scroll back up just a hair there. I will be where you see where the interstate kind of splits just to the left of where your cursor is. Oh, go up a little bit. Nope. Over. Nope.
This way.
I'll be right in that area there.
Oh, okay. Well, you got one in Faribault.
Yeah, that's the area I grew up in.
There you go. Well, you can go get that one. That one is near Faribault, Minnesota. It is the Cathedral of Our Merciful Savior. So
okay.
And it's a virtual, I think, so you don't have to go too close. This will also tell you if there are new deploys. This is going to tell me in my area. And there are a bunch of new deploys. Okay. So it tells me who made those deploys on the right-hand side. And so far, a head stack is ahead. But if you look at the bottom of that list, there's an H.K. Witzman. And I was like, I don't know this guy or gal. I need to go find this person, long lost Munzee brother or something. Okay. Clusters is slightly different. sort of thing.
Sorry, I'm
Um,
keeping up here.
okay.
So you're on, which are you on now?
I'm on the clusters.
But what made the main tab is explore. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, you hit explore, then you hit clusters, and then you can go and you can look for things. Like if you're looking for flats for your goal, for your clan, or just because you want to get, a bunch of them, uh, this will tell you where those clusters are. So there's a bunch in Budapest. There's a bunch in McKinney, Texas, where Munzee was created. Huh? Amazing, huh? Um, a lot of these are outside the United States. So this is good everywhere.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
there's a
one thing
bunch.
that this is worldwide. I think that's fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. Okay, so now I want to look at tools. Tools is very useful because it tells me that this is Monday, the 9th. This is like a calendar here. And it tells me if I deploy one of my zodiacs, whether it's a regular zodiac, Chinese zodiac, Norse zodiac, or Celtic zodiac, it'll tell me which icon I'll get today. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what those 4 on the right and below are. The one that's lit up kind of orange there, that's recycle day. So that tells me that anything that hasn't been captured in the last year will be worth 100 points today instead of what measly points you might normally get out of it. And that means that, nobody's been by there in a year. You need to go by and check that and get some extra points for yourself. Plus, it just checks to see if that Munzee's still there.
Okay.
Then tomorrow is not a maintenance day because it has a little X through that. Okay, so that makes some sense there.
Okay.
You can click on any of these things to find out, Okay. Let's see. Evo Planner doesn't really help me very much because I don't do a lot of evolutions. But what it lets you do is, let's say you have a bee. That bee takes 5 stages to do. If I deploy it today, it will get to stage 1. Or no, it'll go to stage 2, I'm sorry, on June 12th. It'll go to stage 3, June 18th. And then, so if I wanted to get it out by the end of the month, it's not going to get to level 5 or stage 5 until the very end of the month. That's
Okay.
not going to help. That's going to help me on my clan. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The next thing is the universal capper. This thing is going to pop up a Munzee. Everybody that's play along. You can scan that right now if you wanted to. It's not going to give you points on that one, I don't think. But here, I'll scan it real quick too. What?
All of a sudden, my A lady, she decided to tell me that she's not connected, which
Oh,
I've known this for months.
So what you can do is you can sit here and scan these guys, and these are the socials, okay? Or you can turn the socials off, hide socials, okay? Only show me the ones that are going to give me points. Now scan.
If you saw, I just scanned.
Okay. I just got 10 points. I don't know about you. So a person who maybe you've only got a couple points to get to make your goal, and you just want to get them real quick at home. You don't want to run out again. Or it's that last day and you're just really behind. You can go to the universal capper and you do it on your computer at home. And this is okay. This is totally legal. It's not cheating. Okay.
I do have a question. The socials that you get 0 points, and I don't mean to interrupt you on this, but I wanted to ask for, I forgot because my brain.
That's fine.
The person who, the person who sent that social out, do they get anything for it, or do they just get a, hey, somebody scanned your thing?
They could get a badge eventually.
Okay. So scanning the 0 points is not necessarily going to help you, but if you want to be helpful to other
Yeah,
people.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And some of them are pretty, and they try to dress them up so you scan them more often, but you can only scan them once. So yeah, you're helping them out, really, basically. But these are ones that people actually paid money for. So they really want you to scan them. And so they put them on here. And if you see this manager universals down below here, this will allow you to put your own on here.
Okay.
So if you wanted to put one on here, you could do it by coming here and doing that. And you could get the scan on points. So there you go.
Okay.
Something to think about. POI planner and destination planner, I really don't find those as useful, because what you have to do is you have to go down here and scroll in. Okay, let's just go to Danville here because I know it. Pardon me. And there's our airport, and I can say I want to put an airport somewhere, and it shows me where everybody else is, so that I can see. Okay, am I far enough away from other points of interest to be able to put an airport down here? Yes, I am. Now I've got to go buy an airport, go on the Munzee, and put it through there. So to me, there's not a whole lot of use for this one, unless you are living in a very point of interest rich area, like maybe Terre Haute or something. And
I'm with both.
I knew you were going to say it. You're going to Terre Haute and you're thinking, well, I want to put out a barbershop. Oh, somebody already put out that barbershop, or a bank. Because, I mean, you can't throw a rock without hitting a bank in Terre Haute. So,
Right.
Hell, I can. Oh, sorry. We can go look at it, actually. Okay. Here's Terre Haute.
I just want to jump in here real quick. Grant saying hello. We are going to attempt to be done early enough for you to everybody to run down the hall and get their refreshments to come see your show. His Kickstarter just hit $1,000. Good job.
Oh, good job.
Congratulations. Drop your link for that, Grant.
There we go. There. So that tells me all the banks that are in Terre Haute that have. But if I found another one that didn't have a Munzee on it, I could pay my $10 and put one out there. Now, why would I pay $10 and do that? Well, the lady that put the one on our library in Danville has, between Donna and I and everybody else I drag over here, has had over 3,000 caps on it. Okay, and she gets, I don't know, 20 or 30 points every time there's a cap. So if you really want the points, it might be worth it. Destination planner, wishing wheel planner. The only one that really helps me on this one is the blast planner.
I was just going to put on here real quick about the bank. You popped a bank one near me, and I capped it pretty much every day.
Thank you.
And I'm seeing it said 567 caps, and they're not all just me. But
yeah,
that when you think you get how many points for each cap?
I'm not sure. I'll look though. We'll go up. We'll go and look.
Okay.
But also too, if you put out a bank, they also give you Zeds every time somebody captures it. So every time you cap it, I get points and I get some Zeds, which I can use in the store later to buy more stuff that I don't need.
And I put one near me too, so she's getting the Zeds too. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm dragging. Huh?
For a POI, can you cap your own?
No.
Okay.
No. Sorry.
That's okay. I just was asking.
Okay, I'm dragging this out here. Yeah, if there's any questions over there that you see, feel free to bring them up here. Okay, let's see here. I am placing this blast. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say bomb. But I'm trying to see where it will do the most good here. Okay. and I know there's a bunch of people out there. Oh, I got to choose which one. Okay, a regular one hits 100 Munzees. See, there somebody's put something out here, and I want to get them all. So I need to make sure that my blast is in the middle of these guys. Okay, hit regular again. It'll recalculate, and it says, you almost got them all, Karl, but you don't have them all. So this shows me my radius that I would hit. And if you look over on the right, it shows you all kinds of information about, like I'll get 18 timber wolf colored virtual Munzees, and I'll get 7 flat loos. So this one piece of this is useful, and the calendar's useful. But other than that, the tools, I don't use them much. I don't use much of those others. Stats gives you a bunch of stats. You can see how many Munzees are in the world. 16 million. Almost 17 million. What's really neat is here, if you're looking at who's doing the most captures, you can see who's ahead right now and who's behind and who's, I'm not even on this. Okay.
I made it on this list once.
Did you? All right, cool.
It was on our way down to Helicon that first year.
Yes. Well, okay, that's the daily list. Yes, you can get on the daily list. I think these people are like at the head of the capture list for all time.
Okay.
So I don't know that I'll ever show up here. You can look at captures by type if you wanted to see, how many people have captured 3-star resort rooms. Like I care, but hey, maybe you do. So you can look that up here and see. There's rare badges you can look up to see what are the rarest badges. This one, Don't Feed the Plants, has only been awarded one time to one person. So yeah, some of these have only been awarded to 1 or 2 people.
Wow. But look at what so Don't Feed the Plants, you had to capture 250 pump corn, Jack E2 or Jack E Lantern Munzees, which I'm sure those are very, very rare Munzees to begin with.
Exactly. Now, sometimes on the Munzee app itself, it doesn't tell you exactly what you need to do to get these. So this is very helpful. Because if you really said, well, I want the studious self-portrait badge, well, you have to capture 1,000 flat fountain pen Munzees.
Wait a minute. I found the one that you need to help your lovely bride, help Donna get.
What's that?
From where you're at, go down.
Uh-huh.
Go over to right to. Feels like we're doing a puzzle.
But we love move. Okay.
Capture 5,000 flat cat Munzees.
3 people have got that. So Donna, you better get going if you want it. Badge collectors tells you, this is all interesting stuff, but it's not my day-to-day stuff. I don't go in here a whole lot, but it's kind of helpful. This is taking a while to load. Some of them do because they have a lot of information they have to drag over. We may not have time to wait for it. But this would tell you who collects the most badges of everybody.
Okay.
I think Donna and I have hundreds of badges, but I don't think we will even show up on this list. Yeah, it's taking forever. Well, you can look at that at your leisure, folks.
Yeah, but the next one's fun. You got to go on the next tab.
The community resources?
Yeah.
There's all kinds of useful stuff here. Oh, look, some guy wrote a book about Munzee, and you can read it online if you want to, or you can download it. If you look up here, there's a little down arrow pointing, you can download it. Or if you really hate yourself a lot, you can print it. So, I'm just got
to make sure that you put the greenie on the right size pole.
Yes, exactly. There's 68 pages to this dang thing. That guy went on a bit. But anyway, yeah. See My Shell's Beginner's Guide is a bunch of videos you can watch. that help out. Munzee Maniacs podcast. I love them. They're in Japan. They're English speakers who went over to teach English in Japan, but they're trying to Munzee over there. They're having some issues. One Day Badges is a list of badges that you can get if you like capture 2 chess knights and 1 unicorn, then you can get this badge. And sometimes when you'll be at an event and you'll be capping everything, and you'll say, "Wait a minute, I got a new badge. How the hell did I get this badge? What is this?" This could help you.
I get that on my Skylab.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sort of be like, notification. Okay, somebody. Oh no, I got a new badge. Yay!
Did you just say Skylab?
Did I say what was it supposed to be?
That's what Donna calls it too. It's Skyland.
Oh, Skyland. It's a lab too.
But Donna calls it Skylab, and I say, that she's like, yeah, I know. I just say it to annoy you.
I just said it because I screwed up.
You're okay. You're okay. I thought you'd been talking to her. Okay.
No, I haven't. That's why we are friends. So,
we have fun on this show, folks.
Are you in the middle? Okay.
Was there a question
where you were at? Because there's a couple comments I wanted to highlight. So I'm gonna, whenever you hit your stopping or pausing point.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Dave is letting us know that his Munzee clan name is Texas Rhode Island Crew. So if you are wanting to add him into the clan,
go, yeah.
To see where their clan is. He's also offering that if you need anything deployed for Z Ops to let him know. I need to deploy, so I'll probably do that after the show. Go ahead and deploy a few cards, it looks like. Kitty's joining us as well this evening. Hello, Kitty. And I know this was a mistype, but I liked it, so I wanted to put this. Clams helping other clans.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that one of my and this is why I find this funny, is that one of my PT exercises for my back is I refer to as the clam.
Oh, okay.
How I have to move my knees and my legs. So I'm like, ooh, my clam is helping clams. In a way it is because it keeps me moving.
Crab style.
Let's see here. Donna said that you may go after the show, but she's in for the night, so she wanted to.
Don't worry about it.
Dave needs a big bog blast to cap it, and Jessica, go ahead and say it, Dave. You won't hurt my feelings. And Dave says Texas has historical virtuals.
Yes.
There's
Texas, Florida, Minnesota, obviously. Not Illinois, but okay, whatever. I'll be okay.
Clamzo. I have no clue what that is, but Clamzo, me boys. Clamzo. Let's see here. HK Witzman deployed something by us. We figured they were related to you. That came from Trey. Oh, yeah. So, and Dave wants to let us know every third day is a Munzee maintenance day.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But if you can't keep track of which day it was, you can still look it up here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he uses to plan his Skyland deploys, Treehouse deploys, or Wishing Well deploys. Skylab.
Yeah. You can.
Rename. And there is greetings to Grant. Good job on that. Oh, Lisa says I should check the airport when he was picking parents up. Yes.
Yeah. Well, you can do it online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have to have food talk. Grant said there's barbecue chicken.
Oh, well.
And Donna needs a bank POI.
Well.
Places help with Dave's clan requirement, so that's a good thing to know, and that's what we're here to help each other out.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's Uncle Karl's book. Yes, that's Uncle Karl's book. He's constantly updating it and with things as they're updating. That's why he doesn't print it out. or doesn't have a print copy of it available.
No.
And Thesis just hit his year mark last month. So congratulations.
Woo!
Here
Good
with
job.
us.
Good job.
So,
Foxy
and
should
Grant
try
wants to know if Munzee's good for picking up chicks.
that. Munzee playing chicks. You probably, yeah.
We meet some fun people, though. I've been to a couple events.
We picked up a gal in Peoria and dragged her all the way down to Georgia. So, oh.
And Terre Haute rhymes with boat.
Mhm.
And Houston Dave says there's 1,000,000 points in a day badge. Oh, that's a lot of yeah. But he doesn't have that one.
We were lucky. We got our 100,000 points in one day, which took us all day. When we went down to Franklin, Tennessee for an event.
Okay. That was for you, Thesis.
Yep. You guys are wild.
I would show it to my parents too, but they live in a very small town. Anyway, that is one thing. It's more of a city game.
Yeah. Well, you know what? When I first started playing this game, there were two in Illinois. One in Chicago, or actually a suburb of Chicago, and one was in St. Louis. And then somebody put one in Peoria. And I was like, oh, I can reach that one. So I got, although I had to go to Chicago for something, so I actually got the one near Chicago first. And secondly, I got the one in Peoria. But I was like, ooh, I got two. So yeah, and now there's thousands in Illinois, and you just have to build it up. It's a long game, but I've had fun for what, since 2011. Yeah. Okay, our next thing here, Munzee Monthly Moments, is gonna try to open a web page, and I'm gonna close it because it is videos that people have submitted. Okay. The next part is gardens. Okay.
Ooh, that could probably be a whole show in itself.
Pretty much. It used to be you'd have to go and someone would share a spreadsheet with you. And the spreadsheet had all kinds of coordinates. And you'd copy those coordinates very carefully, then open the Munzee app, and then you'd try to paste those in, and then you'd go back and get the other coordinates and paste those in, and then you'd deploy the Munzee, and then you'd go back to the spreadsheet, add your name, and say, okay, this is what that Munzee is called now. And it was a pain in the behind. Now you can do all this from the app, and I guess from the website too. But this shows all these. You can look at a garden map, which is going to take us out to the world again. Maybe. Okay. And we can drag it around. Oh, there's even one in South America. Okay. This is putting a bunch of them together. Okay. But as you get closer, you'll see some of the icons become what they're wanting to be. This looks like a fire engine or something over here. Yeah, deck the fire hall. If you click on one of them, it'll tell you what it's supposed to be. This is kind of like playing with those blocks online. Oh, I can't remember. All the kids play the game. Dang it. Minecraft. It's like Minecraft.
I couldn't remember either.
Yeah. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Eastland Ball. Okay. It means something to them. So anyway, within gardens, there's all kinds of different ones you can do. You can also search for gardens, which is handy if you want to put something in. And okay, if I want to put one in Big Pippin, why, I don't know, but it says 129 are available out of 129. So this is a brand new garden. The one next to it, multiple players in town, there are 64 available out of 131 possible places. But the next one after that, all of them are open again. So you can find one that you like, or find one that's made by, I don't know, a particular person if you like. You can go up here and search for them. You got to be able to type on your my keyboard. Oh, look at there. There's the Houston Texans by Houston, Texas Dave. So you can find one of his. Look, he's got 175 open spots. So if you got an extra Munzee, help Dave out there.
Is there a way you can search these, or is it just
Yeah.
kind of a cool thing?
Up at the top, see, I typed in Houston.
I'm
Up above the
search gardens. Where you search, you click on search gardens.
Yeah. And you can type by the person that is their username, or you can type. It'll show me anything in Houston, I imagine, or with the name Houston. This
He's
one
got quite a few going. Oh, Houston Dave has a minion going.
Oh, yes, he does. Hey, half of them are filled. Better jump fast. Yeah. So there you go. Or if you had one particular type of Munzee that you were trying to place, you can go find by Munzee type, and it would tell you, okay, I want to put a Celtic Zodiac. And it's trying to tell me I don't have any. But anyway, if I click on this Celtic Falcon, it will say, here are some that need a Celtic Falcon. So if that was your goal for the day, to deploy one of these guys, you could do it. So that could be very helpful to people. Yeah.
Garden search Homer Simpson in Houston. Oh, I have it up on mine, Homer Simpson.
Okay.
It takes 5 minutes to make a garden now.
Yeah. Amazing. Because before it was like a horrible experience to try and make a garden. Because you had to find the map, and I don't know if you need a graph paper and a protractor or not, but it seemed like it. And you had to have a lot of skill in doing a Google Sheets spreadsheet. And then you had to share it with everybody, and then try to talk it up to everybody. There was no way that you could find one except by going onto Facebook or something and saying, hey, who owns that one garden that looks like Homer Simpson? And everybody go, I don't know, it's not me. Okay. So now, do we have time? We still have some time. Good. Okay. I'm gonna go back.
We're kind of cutting it.
Huh? I'm kind of cutting it? Okay.
Yeah.
Down here in settings. Okay.
Excuse me.
If you choose settings, it will allow you to change the colors and all this good stuff. Okay. But it also has one very important thing called accounts. Okay. I'm the primary account. I don't want to log out. If you have a family member, you can log them in. Look here. I've got Squeals and Trillana, and I want to add Aralia. Okay, it finds her. Good. It added her in. So when I go back to my home page again, now I have 4 of us showing down here. I can look at Aralia now and see what she's done today. And she's behind Trey.
But we've already talked about she's in for the night.
Yeah. Well, she better get on the Universal Capper or something like that and get her. Anyway, so that was part of what I wanted to show you there. Then what I do is I'll go down here, okay, and these are more things that are due with our scoring. So I can look at activity, I can look at my inventory to see what I have, which, let's do that real quick. I can't look at Dawn's inventory, sadly, or I could say, because I look at Donna's through a different way, and I'm always like, you got 168 crowbars, you could use a few, But anyway, so here it shows everything I've got that I could deploy. So my redeemables, my credits, my mini cubimals, physical ones, cards, secret weapons I've got, virtual. Oh, look at all those cards I've got. I'm missing some, but okay. And it's showing me the ones I don't have any of. If I go up to history, it's going to pull up a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to. Okay, there we go. This shows what happened today. And instead of putting all the stars together, it shows them separately. But it tells you that 12:38 and 3 seconds p.m., I got a star. It's a little too much information, really, but it tells you everything I did today if I wanted to do that. So that has to do with my inventory. Is that making sense so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I can hit this green room, and that is going to tell me where our clan is. Now, I spend a lot of time on this page. Oh, you didn't know that, Dave? Cool. On this one, I can see that we still have some wells to capture.
Okay, hold on here, real quick, a second. Oh. We will see you in a few minutes, Grant.
Yeah.
So
we may have to do a second show, Dawn. Oops.
You mean a fifth show because it's episode 4.
Go episode 5?
Huh?
You want to go to episode 5 then?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have to.
Oh, okay. But I spend a lot of time here because I can see that, we've got some crates to do. We've got some wells to do. One of us has some points to do, but hey, you're doing good. Those universals that you capped a while ago actually helped you there. But yeah, I was telling everybody this afternoon on our clan, I said, don't finish. Please don't finish today, because if you finish, I won't have anything to show tonight.
Well, I only have a couple wells here in town.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, and I got to look at it, the long game going, okay, I need to get 10 wells.
We've got
one that I can get daily.
We've got.
When you look at it in the long run, because if you go to like level 3, if you were to look at level 3, you need 15 wells.
Did you see what I did here? I click on where it says level 2 in the top left-hand corner there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can change it to level 3. And we got some red. So yeah, we're probably not going to do that because we need 2 crates each. Now, people, if you haven't played a long time, a crate is 100 physical Munzees.
That you have to see.
Means you're going to walk your little legs off, or you're going to use a lot of those little crowbars. So,
hey, I'm down to 18. I need 18 to get my crate.
Cool.
So I'm getting there.
Oh, and something that a lot of people don't know. I didn't know this when I first started playing. It has to be, to count in the Clan Wars, it has to be a crate that you picked up during the month of June and that you finished in the month of June. I thought it was just one you had to finish. So I was saving them up till the end of the month and then hitting them the next month and going, that didn't work. Why didn't it work?
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what came out of your mouth.
Well, eventually, yeah. After the other words, yeah.
I know, Joe. Monday nights are open for shows. It's a matter if Dawn's open for a show.
Oh, okay. I'll show one more thing. One more thing. Clan progress, and that's the next one down. That shows you where you would be if you were in, say, whatever clan, and you're thinking, well, maybe next time I want to go on this other clan because I think I could do level 3. You could look at this and go, yeah, I'm still in level 2 in a bunch of these, but it tells you where you could be. I could be in level 5 in the cruisies, but I'm not in level 5 in anything else. So, yeah. But it lets you know, if you were just really way over what your current clan was, and you thought, I could do better, then go for it. You could do it. But, it depends on what your goals are in this game.
I like our little cozy clan.
I do
There's
too. That's why
only
I.
four of us, and we just have fun with it. We're not
Yeah.
we push, but not too bad. But
Well,
usually,
it's like Ashley's level 6 clan. They're constantly yelling at each other and getting in fights. So, I mean, no thanks. Don't need it.
Mhm.
I've been there. Yeah, I've been in clans like that, and no thanks. So, okay, that's probably all we better cover if we want to get over to see Grant.
I was gonna say gives everybody a few minutes here to run down the hall and refresh their drinks. If we go ahead and sign off at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this down. And thank you, Karl, for joining me tonight for the Scanning is Munzee. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. I know we have people that play, like Thesis was saying, he grabs his 3 greenies a day, things like that. So it's fun having the little bit of casual. It's a fun game. It's a casual fun game.
Yeah.
So we will get another one scheduled here at some point in time. So, by the way, did you notice that I'm not wearing glasses full time today?
I didn't notice that.
But I still have to use my cheater for reading. So, okay. Well, we will see everybody Wednesday night. I believe there will be a show Wednesday morning. Never mind the furthermore on Nick Tucker's channel as well. So, everybody have a great night.